Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. I am Melly, and this is Embody Tarot. And in today's spirit card reading, I do have a special reading that focuses exactly on your energy. And the thing we're going to look into is the truth that you're not willing to face. So you've probably been feeling uneasy over these last couple of months, could be years, days, maybe a few hours, right? And there's something in your gut telling you to do something or recognize something, but for some reason, you're feeling really blinded to it. You won't acknowledge it. You feel uneasy towards it. Whatever it is, you are here. I manifested you here for this message. And we're going to figure out what is it that spirit wants you to know? What is it that your higher self wants you to know? What is it that you're suppressing? Why you're suppressing it, how it's affecting you, and then what's to come if you actually face the truth of it all, okay? Like always, we do have 3 piles or 3 crystals for you to choose from, and each pile or crystal resonates with a particular message that answers the question that we are going to look into today. So wherever your energy, your intuition, your gut is telling you, then go to that. Some of y'all may choose 1 pile, while others may choose more than 1 pile. I invite you to listen to the message that your gut is drawing you to, whether it's 1 or multiple piles. Pile 1, resonate with this Crackle Quartz crystal. Pile 2 resonates with this sheer rose quartz crystal. Pile 3 resonates with this beautiful selenite stick. Once you have selected the pile or crystal that resonates most with you, I did leave the timestamp in the pinned comment and in the description box for easy access to your reading. Just click on it and I'll see you at your reading. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. And in today's card reading, we are going to answer what is the truth that you're not willing to face. In order for us to get the right answer just for you, I do have a few questions listed that I will be answering. The first question will be, what are you suppressing? The second question will be, why are you suppressing it? The third question will be, how it's affecting you and your energy. And the fourth question would be, what's to come if you finally face the truth? If you chose this Crackle Quartz or Fire and Ice Quartz crystal, then this is your message. This is what you need to know. And let's see. If you are excited and ready to know the truth, go ahead and drop truth in the comment section so I know that we're energetically aligned. Okay. So spirit guide, spirit team, universe, higher self. What is it that pile 1 is scared to face? What is the energy? Oh. Okay, so you are stuck in the past and you are suppressing your emotion. You are still in this fight or flight phase and you're not sure if it's time for you to move on because you've outgrown it, or if it's because you feel like you want to still hold on to your innocence. The hangman energy is the energy of suspense. It's like you want to be saved. So I feel like what truth you need to face is that, somebody may not come and save you. The person who you want to show up for you may not do it. And they may not do it the way where you may recognize it. And granted, you feel like you were the victim in a situation and you definitely was the victim. But that don't mean that people will see your perspective. People don't see your hurt. People don't see your pain. People don't see when you need help. I always say to people, who does the go-to person go to when they need help? And the truth of the matter of the fact is that you are your own go-to person. But instead of you helping yourself, instead of you, being a rock, a foundation, a solid point in your own life, you become the shoulder that everybody else lean on. And then you get left out in the dark. And then you're leaving confused, You're so easy to give everybody the answer they want and need. But when it comes to you, you're stuck in confusion because it's too good to be true type of thing. I feel like many of y'all in this group have abandonment issues. There's a codependency issues. There is a fearful, anxious type of energy. And it is definitely coming from like your teenage years. You probably lost somebody dear to you when you were probably within the first 10 years of your life and it's still bothering you because you haven't unpacked it. Many of y'all may have lost your innocence and it's not something that you gave up willingly. It was taken from you. Some of y'all have been spoken down to a lot, right? And now your inner child, the baby in you, is screaming out for help. And you refuse to face the truth of you were a victim. You have this identity that you're strong and, you know, life goes on and you make yourself extremely busy, right? So you won't see the signs. But what you're not realizing that your energy, it lingers. It's still tied. It's still bound to somebody letting you down. It's still tied to somebody not making you feel like you're worthy. Your self-worth is still linked to this traumatic experience or with this person that you have lost. And Spirit is saying that the more you wait for this person or thing, the longer it takes for you to actually see what's in front of you, a life of happiness. You're so fixated on trying to fix your past that you're not realizing that you are destroying your future. Your future seems very clouded because you can't trust yourself, because you're so fixated on looking back on the past and what happened and coulda, woulda, shoulda. You're so angry deep down inside that you lost something that you felt like you were entitled to. And it's to the point where you're not forgiving yourself because now you feel like you have to earn things. You have to earn love. You don't know how to relax. And when you do relax, you stay in bed and you bed rot for a very long time. And you just think and you think and you think and you think. The truth that you're not willing to face is that you need to do more stuff for yourself and stop overthinking things. You have the answer. You know what's going on. But at the same time, you refuse to face the truth because you're too busy looking at every perspective. And there's a perspective that you should be focusing on is what's happening right now to you in this moment. You have all these goals and aspirations, but it's kind of hard for you to grow, or it's kind of hard for you to see what's happening for you, what's happening to you, what's to come to you, because you're so stuck in the past. You don't deserve. You feel like you're lacking. You're watching everybody else live their life and you're assuming that you have the worst luck ever. But in reality, people looking at you and just like, I want to be like you. You're having imposter syndrome. And you're self-sabotaging. And you're self-sabotaging because you felt like you were done wrong. And instead of you just accepting as it is, or you saying, I'm going to put some action directly towards this and stop ignoring it, you ruminate a lot on things you cannot change. You are in this energy of, I could do it, but you never start. And it feels like you're in a tunnel that never ends. You could see the white light, but it's unattainable for you. And the only reason it's unattainable for you is because you tell yourself that. You haven't realized it yet, but the things you say to yourself haven't been the best and haven't been the kindest things. So it's just like you want a success story. People see the success story in you, but you can't achieve it because of the minute, the mundane things you say to yourself. You know all the right things to do, but that belief is not really there. The actions are less than. And you're wondering and you're hoping and you're praying for somebody to come save you. You want a loyal companion, but everybody falls short in your life, in your eyes, because you need you. You need you. And that's the truth behind it all. Okay, let's ask our second question on why are you suppressing this energy? Let's go deeper. Why is Power One suppressing this energy? Let's do these three. The Knight of Wands, the Tower card, and then the Eight of Cups. You like to fix things. And you have to realize that some things are not fixable. You will step away from it when something is bothering you, and then you come back and you internalize it. You internalize issues a lot. And I feel like you feel like your freedom is at risk. With the Knight of Wands, you want to explore, but you're suppressing it as a way to distract yourself. If I go after it and I fail, then what? So you try to fix everything inside of you where you feel like you're worthy of receiving. And instead of you going forward and leaving your emotions behind, you stay stuck in the past continuously. You want to go, you want to move, but it's so freaking hard. This entire energy is the energy of being stuck in suspense. It's like you're frozen in time. And that's the truth. The truth is that you have so much going on that does not concern you that you don't know how to maneuver anymore. So you're doing a lot, and what you're doing is a distraction. And you're trying to tell yourself that you're rebuilding. But are you really? Are you really? Are you really? You have a lot of built up energy, and probably that's why your neck hurts, your upper back hurts. You're probably having some issues when it comes to love or relationships. And that's because you want to fix something that's not repairable. At least right now in this moment, it's not for your highest good. It is not for your highest good. Let's figure out how this energy is affecting you. How is this affecting Power One Spirit? The Knight of Cups. It's affecting how you approach relationships. It's affecting how fast you move through life. It's affecting how you care for yourself. It's affecting your ability to travel. It's affecting, like, it's like you feel like things are too good to be true. It's affecting how you manifest the things that you want and need in life. And it's affecting your money. This energy is the energy of the mind. The Magician card is a person who's able to alchemize things. The Eight of Pentacles is you mastering. The Knight of Cups is your approach. So how you approach life, how you approach relationships, how you approach how you receive things is being affected by this energy. Because if you feel like your self-worth is not needed of it, you don't deserve it, then how can you get it? You can say all the affirmations in the world, but if you don't believe it, it's not going to actually happen. You could say that you're pretty, but then point out all your flaws. And that's what this energy is of. This energy is of a person who is ready to give up at life. But Spirit is saying, don't give up yet. Don't let your past hold you back. There's no need for you to do that. You have grown. You have seen. You are where you need to be, but you have to actually see yourself in the moments. Let's ask the last question. What will happen if you finally face the truth? What's to come? The Strength card. The Hermit. And the King of Cups. What will actually happen is you will regain self-control. You will get the attention that you want from whoever or whatever the situation is. You will feel emotionally fulfilled, emotionally secure. You will feel like you're not running out of time anymore. You won't feel like death is chasing you. You won't feel like you're missing out on life. The Strength card energy is the energy of your ego and pride, how you shine. Okay? It's Leo energy. The Hermit card is Virgo energy, which is service. So it's just like there will be an equal energy exchange between you and people. You will know how to critically get things done. You know how to prepare and execute. You will also know how to harvest, collect resources for the most part. And the King of Cups, you will finally show up for yourself, emotionally secure. You won't question your intuition anymore. You won't question your gut. You won't feel like your spirit is not at ease. So what's the coming when you finally face the truth is peace. And it's peace the way that you envision it. It's peace in being secure in who you are, what you have, and just seeing the truth. Your third eye will be activated. It seems like you will go more from a person who feel invisible in a room, even though you have a lot of people looking at you, and even though you know how to cultivate a crowd, but you'll be more intentional with the people who you bring into your life. You will literally repair the cracks in your life. And it makes sense now. You chose to Crackle Quartz because you feel like you want to hide and suppress the imperfect parts of yourself, especially emotionally. And when you finally face the truth of recognizing that your imperfections is what makes you unique and special, and you should not down yourself about that or on that, that's when you will realize that people really love and care about you and accept you for who you are, and they're willing to help. And you don't have to be stuck in the past, and you'll get the support that you want and need. The innocence that you thought that you lost, it was a part of your testimony for you to be a bigger and better version of yourself. If you have not experienced this loss, you wouldn't be able to love yourself the way how you should be right now. You want somebody to love you, flaws and all, right? But what you're realizing is that you're giving people too many power. It's okay because everybody is unique. And you already know that. And this is advice you would tell somebody else, but for some reason, you're not telling yourself that. And Spirit is saying that you're going to get that emotional security. You're going to find that person of your dreams. You will receive closure on what's been taken from you. People will like you more, right? But you have to like yourself first. You have to like yourself more. And when that happens, you won't be distracted by life and the glitz and glamour. What people may portray as something beautiful and it's amazing and everybody should have it, it's a selling point. It's an emotional trigger for you. You're going to realize the true value of life after you face the truth of the situation. So the truth is that you are still living in the past when something was taken from you and you're expecting somebody to save you. And it's affecting your life with how you view yourself, your self-worth, and how you literally thrive in life. And it feels like an illusion. You are living an out-of-body experience. And when you finally face the truth, you will be at one with yourself and live your dream reality, not live the reality of what somebody else told you to live. So that's what I have for you, pile number one. I hope I was able to give you some confirmation, some clarity. If you'd like to dive deeper in this reading privately, one-on-one, I do have openings available on my website, embody.co. I invite you to book a private reading. If not, if you're not already subscribed, definitely subscribe, like the post, share with a family friend. And until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. And in today's quick card reading, we are going to look into the truth that you're not willing to face, why you're suppressing it, what you're actually suppressing, how it's affecting you, and what's to come if you actually face the truth, okay? I did see you chose this rose quartz crystal, and if this resonates with your soul currently, then let's get into your reading. So spirit guide, ancestor, your higher self, what is it that Pile 2 is suppressing? What is it that they're not willing to face? Ooh. You're not willing to face that your partner ego is either the problem or the solution. I don't know what it is. You're failing to realize that it's time for you to be more aggressive. You know, I think that oftentimes when you approach things, you approach it in a very like relaxing, chill, like learn everybody's perspective, want to make sure everybody's happy, nobody's hurt, you know? And people don't realize that even though you approach life with a very like optimistic mind frame, it took you a lot to get to this point. And you do have this sinister energy around you, right? You do have this beast within you, and you've been suppressing a lot just to make other people go by. And Spirit is saying that it's time for you to release that inner you, that inner animal, that inner ego. You need to stop suppressing your true energy, your true vibe. You know deep down inside that you're feeling uncomfortable because you don't want to show up as your raw form. But your raw form is what's going to get you to the next phase in your life, right? A lot of y'all in this pile should be stars. Not gonna lie. You should be making money for who you are, your persona, not something that you have created. It's something that who you are. And you're not getting the attention, the validation, the energy, the financial abundance because you keep trying to serve the public something that they think something that you think they want, but in reality, they want you at your raw form. And Spirit is saying it's time to give yourself flowers and it's time to give the public what they want and need. This is so interesting. Let's figure out why you're suppressing this energy, pile 2. Why is pile 2 suppressing this energy? We have the Queen of Wands, the World's card, and then we have the Fool. You are suppressing this energy because you want to be in control on what's to come. You want to go on a venture, but at the same time, you want to be in control of that adventure. You want people to give you the round of applause, but you're not sure how to receive it. So you leave doors open instead of moving on completely. And Spirit is saying that stop giving people the opportunity to control your life. It's like you're on a puppet string. And Spirit is saying, we're not doing this anymore. You are suppressing yourself. You are suppressing your energy because you have control issues. And you're lacking the internal fortitude to just say, this is who I am. The person that you show up as in public is not the person who you view yourself as in the mirror. And it's not like you're wearing a mask. It's just like you're purposely trying to let people view you a certain way, but people see right through you. And it's so interesting because usually a rose quartz commercially would be very vibrant and pink, but this one looks very like clear, but it's not clear quartz, it's a rose quartz. So it's just like, you probably want to show up as a person who is lovable, you want to show up as a person who is, emotionally secure, a person who's mastered at their craft, but people see right through you. And people realize that you're just putting on a show for me to feel good. The Fool card is the energy of innocence. It's the energy of an adventure that's wild. It's unknown. It's energy of trust. The World's card is the energy of decision making. Do I want to close or do I want to continue? Right? You literally have the world in your hands. You literally can create the reality that you want and need. But you're having a hard time doing that because you're trying to serve two masters. And those two masters is the public and you. What do you want to do? You can't straddle the fence anymore. You have to own your own power. And your power is either you're going to step on the side of doing things for people or you're going to do things for yourself. You can't dress up the patch and say like, oh, I'm doing this because, you know, people want to, I want people to feel good. But in reality, you're doing it because you want money. It's okay to say you're doing something because you want money. I promise you, nobody's going to really judge you or, you know, penalize you for saying that. So you have to define what you want so you won't be confused anymore. And you can actually live the life that you actually want and need. Not living a life that people are giving to you. Not accepting breadcrumbs. How is this affecting you? Ooh. We have the Four of Wands. How you receive success. How you view success. How you elevate in your own life. We have the Eight of Swords. That's the subconscious. Your innermost thoughts. And then with the Ace of Wands. This is manifesting in your life, or this is affecting your life on how you view winnings. You are a master, like, manifester. And you know how to get things. You know how to create things. But you have a creative block in your life. Or you have a block when it comes to getting opportunities. So let's just say, like, you've done all the work. And in theory, you're the best of the best for, let's just say, your job. But you're having a hard time getting a job. The reason you're having a hard time getting your job is because you're not selling the true you. You're trying to tell the recruiter what you think they want to hear, or you're repeating what you hear on social media, or you're repeating what ChatGPT say. But in reality, the recruiter already likes you, right? And it's okay for you to be like the hire that's likable. Your resume is already established, but you sell yourself short because you're just like, well, if I wear blue to this meeting, then they're hiring me. I shouldn't wear a black dress. I should wear a red tie. It's just like, I think about all the things that don't matter. Just show up as yourself and just have a natural flowing conversation and you'll get hired for the job. So how you actually win at life is being affected because you are willing to accept breadcrumbs from people. You keep showing up as a version of you that's not true. What's to come if you finally face this energy? You'll have happiness and abundance. The Nine of Pentacles. I'm not surprised by that. The Eight of Pentacles. You will have peace. You can relax. And then the King of Pentacles. Your money. Your lifestyle. You have the lifestyle that you want and need. The lifestyle you always desire. Right? Nine of Pentacles is you being self-sufficient. The Eight of Pentacles is you recognizing that you don't have to be perfect at every given task. And the King of Pentacles is having structures, having stability. The eyes on the prize. So ultimately, your lifestyle and your ability to be stable in life is being affected. And once you finally let go of this energy that does not belong to you, you're going to get it. You're going through a cycle that never stops. And the reason why it never stops is because of your confidence. It's because of your confidence. Point blank period. So you have opportunity right now to finally choose yourself. And you're seeing this video as a reminder that you need to choose yourself. It's get off that train of self-sabotaging. Get off that train of saying that you're not enough. Get off that train of you trying to please people. Stop trying to fit in when you're supposed to stand out. That is your message for this pal. I hope it resonates. Let me know if it does. So I'm going to leave you right here with this message. Pile number 2. It was a blessing, honor to give you this reading. I hope that it clicks in your head. If it did, let me know. If you want more clarity on this, definitely I'm open to any comments. I do enjoy reading you guys' comments. I do have personal readings available on my website at imbody.co. If you would like to get this copy of this tarot deck, it is available also on my website. And if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. Interact with me so I know that we're energetically aligned. That's what I have for you, pile number 2. Until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Selenite or Satin Spar, then this reading is for you. And today we're going to answer the question, what is the truth that you're not willing to face? What are you suppressing in life? Why are you suppressing it? How it's affecting your energy? And what's to happen if you actually face the truth? Okay, so if you're ready for this reading, let me know by saying I am ready. And let's figure this out. Okay. So spirit guides, ancestor, higher self, God. What is it with Pals 3 energy? What is the truth that they're not facing, they refuse to face? The Hermit card. It is not your problem. It is not your problem. Literally, it is not your problem. The Hermit card is the energy of introspection when it's in upright. When it's in reverse, it's you realizing that maybe you do need support and maybe it's them, right? It's also energy that time is not running out for the most part. And it's the energy that you already know the answer. You just have to face the truth. Literally, your energy is literally what the title is. The truth is that you do not want the truth. You don't want to find the truth. The truth is that you haven't even started your journey in life yet. The truth of the matter of the fact is that what you want in life, what you desire in life, you can't see it. Your mind is fogged out. When we see the Hermit card, it's the energy of serving the public. And Spirit is saying, when is enough enough? You're realizing that everything is not what it seems. You're realizing that you need to be the author of your own story. You're realizing that the truth has been suppressed from you on purpose. And Spirit is saying that it's not your job to preach to the public. It's not your job to teach the public. It's not your birthright to make things right. It's outside of your control. And the Virgo in you don't know how to react to it. And the truth is that things are being suppressed for your greater good. So your situation is all about like control. Why is Pile 3 suppressing this energy? The Moon card. There is a lot that you don't know right now. You're not exposed to things yet. There is a lot of tomfoolery happening around you. But it's not your job to seek the truth. Just know what the truth is, even if you only have a microdose of what the possibilities are. The Moon card is illusion, people faking, people dishonest, people lying, cheating, stealing. And you are being protected spiritually from this vibe, from this energy. But god damn, you're so damn nosy. Not everything needs to be investigated. Not everything that needs to be known. The truth is you need to mind your damn business. That's the truth. Why is this energy being suppressed? The Seven of Pentacles. Because it's not the time for you to know. The Three of Wands. Spirit is teaching you how to move on from situation. Spirit wants you to shift. But you refuse to. You like being stuck. You want to be stuck. And Spirit is saying like, come on now. How many times do we purposely put you in a situation for you to avoid it? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like, let's just say you decide that you want to get some coffee. Go to the coffee shop, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts. You get your iced coffee. It's like the best tasting coffee you could ever have. You're like vibing, playing your music, and the coffee spills on you. And now you're angry, you're mad. Now you have to go back home and change your clothes. And then you make a U-turn to go back home. But because you make that U-turn, you avoided a disaster. That's what your energy is. Spirit has been literally taking you out of situation that you did not deserve to be in. And you keep asking why. You keep trying to understand. And it's just like, there's no reason behind it. It's literally your protection. You don't have to know everything. And that's okay. But the more you dig for something, the more you're inviting the devil to work in your life. The more you're inviting unnecessary drama, unnecessary attachment, your issue or your fixation on control is really making your life difficult. You need to face the truth that it's okay to just have fun and live life how it is. Be carefree, be wild. Not everything deserves a show. Not everything needs a reason behind it. Sometimes things just happen. How is this affecting Pile 3 Spirit? The Empress card. Some of y'all in this pile may feel regrets around like kids. You as a child. You know, probably have high risk pregnancy. Or it could just be like you want to grow, but you feel like your growth is stunned. It's affecting how you express emotions, how you express care, how you express yourself, how you become creative. This is affecting how you heal. That's the Star card energy. You're mourning a lot right now. The Justice card, unfair treatment, and the Three of Swords. Ooh, are you stuck on love? I feel like some of y'all love someone that you are in love with or was in love with or what you thought was love of your life. And this could be a person, place, energy. It's like you lost access to something and now you're mad at the world. But Spirit is just like, I've taken that out of your life on purpose. And you will never know the reason why, but it's not your job to figure it out. Spirit has something bigger and better for you. But because you're so upset about the mundane things, like why was this taken from me? You're stuck. So you're having this mental battle when it comes to what's right and what's wrong. You're fixated on, if I did this, I should receive this. And Spirit is saying, that's not the truth. That is not the truth. What else should we know? Five of Swords. You don't know the people who've been talking behind your back. So many people that you thought was your friend, that you thought it will help you, that you thought will make things right for you, they're the one that's sabotaging you, but you don't see it. You don't see all the snakes in your grass. And that's the problem. You don't see all the snakes in your damn grass. And Spirit is just like, you don't have to cut the grass to see them. We're just removing them left and right. And it's crazy because you probably say that prayer, that one prayer. If they're not for me, take them out of my life. If it's not for me, let it go. And then when you lose it, you're just like, what? What happened? It's crazy. What's to come if you actually face the truth? What's to come? The Nine of Swords. The Two of Cups. You're going to be shocked with the people that you do lose in your life, connections you do lose. But Spirit says it's all a power play. You're going to realize the power that you had in this lifetime, what you have. You're going to get out your head. It's going to make you be very surprised. When you realize the people who've been like really anchoring down your boat and it's already sinking, you already have holes. You're going to be like, damn, I would never guess that person. You're going to be very shocked. You're going to be very mad. You're going to be very sad. You're going to be very angry. So sometimes Spirit is saying that the best way for you to heal is by you not knowing and just accept reality as is. I get it. I understand it's not fair, but who cares at this point? You're going to live your life being stuck on why me? Why did this happen? Do you really want to know the answer? Are you going to be super hyper fixated on things that don't really matter? Or are you going to be like, you know what? I'm making peace with myself and move on. I don't need to know. I don't care to know. It's time to let go and be free. The truth is that you're being protected and your freedom is at risk. But you want control. It's like a person who is guilty or not guilty of a crime and they go to the judge and the lawyer is just like, be quiet, don't say anything. And they're like, but judge, you have to hear me. And the judge is like, please be quiet. And he's like, but judge. And they say something that incriminate them, even if they were innocent. That's the energy. Stop saying, but judge. Stop it. Stop trying to be in control. It's okay to release control. Okay? That's what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope I was able to give you clarity, guys, and confirmation. If I did, let me know in the comment section. If you want more readings like this, let me know. If you have a friend, a lover, a family member who interested in a card reading, definitely share with them. Let me know if our spirit aligns. That's what I have for you for now, pile number 3. And until next time, remember who loves you. Bye.